congratulations to all of you who qualified for the My Team Unlimited tournament.
And for those looking to fill the last spots, you have just one more game day to qualify.
The bracket is a wild mix from rookies to 2K League pros, and we caught up with one pro, Splash, who managed to qualify.
We asked him how he did it, and he gave some pro tips for how you...
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Jeremy Grant is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Bledsoe in at the point. And for the Kings, Rajon Rondo is out there with Matthews. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Embiid, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot.
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. And here's Bledsoe. Randle outside. Grant kicks to Redick. Grant with the ball. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. The shot by Redick, no good. And here now the Kings. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Back to Bledsoe. From the arc. Randle no good. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Passes it to Bjelica. Outside Rondo. Embiid kicks to Rondo. Another shot. And Embiid finishes inside.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive glass. Embiid, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Here's Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Jokic missing.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Knocks it loose. Right wing for 3, Okogie. Rebound by the Suns. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away. Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on J.J. Redick. The Kings shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. Here's Bledsoe. Boy, he was something else against Boston.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. but he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bledsoe for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Here's Bledsoe after Wesley Matthews' score. Back to Randle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bledsoe outside. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Redick with the bucket.
Oh, I mean, the main weapon in Redick's arsenal, he's out here to shoot it from deep, and he does that well.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Sacramento. 6 to shoot. Rondo passes to Embiid. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 4. Bledsoe outside. Grant outside. Ball's knocked loose. Rondo kicks to Matthews. Connects from 3-point range. Matthews has got 7.
Well, tally up another helper for Rondo. I mean, he just keeps climbing that all-time assistless, incredible career that keeps going.
Now, here's Redick. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Boston. Let's go. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Grant, that's good.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Outside Matthews. And the pass to Okogie. Kings moving the ball around. Embiid kicks to Rondo. That 3 off the mark. And so Grant will bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Bledsoe against Rondo. No good from Bledsoe. Sacramento's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Okogie. He feeds it to Embiid. And he makes good on the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
Here's Bledsoe. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Now here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. Redick against Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. Embiid against Redick.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Wasted no time on that one. Redick's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns. Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Rondo passes to Matthews. To the inside. Bielitsa. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Look, I like whenever Bielitsa finishes with force. With the right positioning, he's a problem in this area.
Suns trail by 3. Bledsoe looking around. Jokic, no good.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Matthews passes to Okogie. To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Kings have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First free throw is good. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Cantor checked in for Joel Embiid. Tristan Thompson comes in for Bielitsa. Grayson Allen's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Rajon Rondo. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Suns trail by 5. Terry outside. Allen against Oubre.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Allen's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. O'Neal against Allen. Kicks it out to Terry. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Cantor throws it down.
Oh, man, what a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
Pass to Wood. For 3. Thompson with the rebound. Kings leading now by 7. Pass to McConnell. Now Allen. Now the pass to Thompson. Clock at 4. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Wood. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Boston.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
O'Neal dishes to Oubre. Good on the triple.
He's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Now McConnell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down low, Thompson. The rebound by Marjanovic. Suns trail by 6. Here's Oubre. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And how about we check the numbers for him? Now, here is O'Neal. Pass to Wood. Terry outside. 5 on the clock.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Allen with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Knocked away. Passes it to McConnell. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Kings lead by 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Marjanovic finds Oubre. 2 points. That one goes. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Phoenix. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season. And checking out Sacramento, they're down there in the 10th spot.
And I think with Phoenix, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
Here's O'Neal. No good on the shot. Excellent D from Cantor.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. 4th, and it's Cantor.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Now here's Terry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
Allen against Oubre. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
And it's Terry with the ball for the Suns. They trail by 7. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Lets the 3 fly. No good there. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. McConnell scanning the floor. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 9.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Oubre. 29 seconds left to play here in the first.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And there's the pass to McConnell. And here is Allen. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The feed to Thompson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The shot, no good. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out, just to be part of the team and do whatever you need to do to be the best player in your roles.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
We've got Lyles. Allen is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Thompson. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Now, here's McConnell. Allen in the post, covered by Oubre. Wood with the block. And now here comes Terry leading the break. Oubre for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bain, Terry covering. Bain, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Phoenix Suns. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Kings. Bielitsa, he checks in for Allen. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Good on both. Here's Bledsoe. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bledsoe's got 6.
And boy, their offense becomes all the more efficient when Bledsoe is knocking those down. It just opens up the passing lanes for him as well.
Now here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one drops.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Bledsoe. Trailing here by 8. Floats it up for Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Rondo against Bledsoe. That's tipped. Oubre kicks to Bledsoe. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rondo against Redick. Pass to Bielitsa. Lyles with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
So both teams changing it up here. Suns on defense. 4-point game. Rondo passes to Matthews. A 3-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bledsoe outside. Passes to Randall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Rajon Rondo.
The big body, the way Randall moves, draws a lot of fouls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Randall.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
Outside Matthews. Stolen by Grant. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Chalk up 2 there. Grant's got his second basket.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Inside. Embiid inside. He's against Jokic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Suns trail by 3. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Bledsoe. 8 points for him. Matthews with the steal.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
A sharpshooter from down there. Bielitsa, he knows he has the green light to take this shot whenever he wants.
Now here's Bledsoe. Here's Jokic. He can't get that one. Good D by Embiid.
And they continue to control the glass.
Matthews, no one around him. No good with the triple. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 6. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now here's Randall. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Boston. To the middle. Randall against Rondo. Back to Matthews. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Lyons. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Now Bledsoe. And the rejection by Embiid.
Oh, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
But he stays with it. And it's sent back by Jokic. Fast break, here they come. Redick dishes to Bledsoe. There's the pass to Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
For Phoenix, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Sacramento making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Nikola Jokic. He's right around 17 points a night, 8 assists, and 9 rebounds. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable tenacity going to the glass. It's been reflected in that stat sheet.
Now here's Bledsoe. 8 points for him. Here's Okogie, guarded by Bledsoe, and that one good. And now it's an 8-point Kings lead.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Jokic finds Bledsoe. Here's Randall. Poked away.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's Okogie. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Bjelica. Embiid with it. Jokic defending. And they double up Embiid. 3 on the clock. Okogie inside the three-point line. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Suns trail by 8. And Bledsoe, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Cantor checked in for Bjelica. Bledsoe hits them both.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
And Matthews kicks to Rondo. Passes it to Okogie. Now here's Cantor. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Boston.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Washington Wizards.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now here's Embiid. 26 points for him last game against Boston. Rondo, good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Suns trail by 8. Bledsoe outside. Jokic trying to free himself up, off on the layup. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Okogie, the pass to Rondo. Pass to Okogie. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
Sacramento making a switch here. McConnell's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Terry's checked in. Stolen by Terry. And now the Suns, a fast break. Terry's got the ball. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Marjanovic comes in for Julius Randle. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Jeremy Grant. Here's Embiid. He has 6. The pass to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. It's 2-on-1. The wide open look here for Terry. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Now here's McConnell. D right on him. Pass to Okogie. Matthews with it. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Matthews has got 8 here in the quarter.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
Terry dishes to Bledsoe.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Matthews. He's got 15. Passes it to O'Neal. There's the triple. Rebound by the Kings. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bledsoe comes over to help. And here's Embiid. He has 6. Pass to McConnell.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Terry kicks to O'Neal. And a miss there on the triple. Sacramento leading by 8. To the inside, Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
It's easy to admire Embiid. I mean, the game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to dunking.
The pass to Marjanovic. Now Terry. O'Neal with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Terry. Shoots over Matthews. Got a piece of it.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing this quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So both teams making some changes here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Suns trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Marjanovic finds Oubre to end the run. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Cantor. The kick out to Matthews. Launches it. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's Sacramento. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a...
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Wesley Matthews has been having a big night. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
They've really worked the inside well. Wow. Perfection. You're getting a lot out of the offense from the paint. And when you're that effective inside, Ernie, Kenny, I know, makes life very hard for your opponent.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
They need to make major adjustments on the offense. Whatever their game plan was going into this game, scrap it. It's not been effective. The shots they were taking were not good shots. They need to find a way to spring guys open where they could shoot a percentage.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Julius Randle is out there with Grant. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Now here's Matthews over Jokic. Matthews no good. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Here's Embiid after J.J. Redick's bucket. And they double up Embiid. Outside Matthews. Just 4 to shoot. Okogie inside the three-point line. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Grant. To the paint. And it's Jokic missing. The Kings shooting reasonably well, 45%. Passes to Bjelica. Basket counts. Bjelica's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Over to the wing. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. Number 1, the Kings.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside Matthews. Here's Rondo. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. It's Bjelica, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Now Bledsoe. He's got 10, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Kings on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Bledsoe against Rondo. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Grant. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's the one trying to keep them in this game. A tremendous individual effort.
Now here's Matthews. He's got 18, and Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Allen's checked in for Sacramento. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Knocked loose, stolen by Grant. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Randle right side. Bledsoe outside. And he drops that one in. Bledsoe's got 12.
And it's clear Bledsoe has trust to take those shots, capitalizing well on that one.
Now here's Allen. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Grant. Just 5 on the clock. With the shot. Sacramento again missing. Suns trail by 11. And the wide open shot from Redick. The 3-pointer no good. Here's Okogie. 5 points in the game. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
Lyles checked in for the Kings. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bjelica misses. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Redick with the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Allen. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Redick. Over in the corner, Randall. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 7 points in the game.
Great recognition from Randall. Seeing an opportunity to rise and fire and making use of it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Redick. First in free throw percentage. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throws good, Lyle. So he gets them both. Now here's Bledsoe. 12 points for him. Randall outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And here's Rondo. The pass to Bjelica. Again, the miss by the Kings. Suns trail by 10. And Bledsoe, here we go.
And there's a level of toughness to Bledsoe's game. He doesn't back down from getting in there and mixing it up with the big fellas.
For Phoenix, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to Bjelica. Redick against Allen. Back to Bjelica. The 3. Sacramento again missing. 3 on 3. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bledsoe's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
When Bjelica is trying to score, it sometimes forces the D's hand. Nice initiative from the Yugoslavian forward right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Bjelica.
When you think of Bjelica, his shooting comes to mind. He's a solid player who knows his role on his team.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings. T.J. McConnell comes in for Rajon Rondo. Oubre's checked in for Phoenix. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now here's Bledsoe. He's covered by McConnell. For three, Oubre. Thompson with the rebound. McConnell with it. Allen outside. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Randall no good. Kings leading now by 7. Allen passes to Bielitsa. Now McConnell passes it to Thompson. 5 to shoot. The shot missing. Good defense by Jokic. Suns trail by 7. To the left wing. Grant finds Bledsoe. Back to Grant. Pass to Bledsoe. Oubre with it. Back to Randall. Here's Grant. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got 6 rebounds in the game. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bielitsa's got 8 here in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now the pass to Oubre. Pulls up, high post. Excellent D there from Allen.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Pass to McConnell. Back to Bielitsa. Kings moving the ball around. Bledsoe left side. Over McConnell. And again, it's the Suns missing. Kings leading now by 9. Poke loose. Jokic with the steal. Inside, Oubre, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the Sacramento Kings get called for the foul.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action. We'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
And the first one at the line is good. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career-high minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training staff.
Both shots good from the stripe. Kings leading now by 7. McConnell passes to Bielitsa. Down low. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Marjanovic.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
O'Neal dishes to Bledsoe. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to McConnell. To the wing right side. A 3 from Bielitsa. Sacramento gets it back. Here's Thompson. Tries again. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Suns trail by 7. Here's Oubre. He's got 7. Pass to Marjanovic. Bledsoe outside. Buries it from three-point range. Bledsoe's got 12 points here in the second half.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Bain covered by Oubre. On the wing, Thompson. 11 feet away. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. Bledsoe's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
The pass to McConnell. The shot comes out. Good D by Bledsoe. Phoenix has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. The Kings leading. Now, here's McConnell. A minute 50 left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. Bain, and the rejection by Marjanovic. And now the Suns, a fast break. They double-team Bledsoe to the inside. Wood with the bucket. Wood's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Bain, guarded by O'Neal. Now, here's McConnell, guarded closer. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Suns. O'Neal misses. And now Sacramento on the break. To the right side. Fires from deep. The shot by McConnell, no good. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
32 seconds left in the third. To the middle, here's Marjanovic, and Marjanovic with the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Phoenix. Inside, it's Bjelica on the money with the open jumper. Bjelica's got 10 points here in the second half.
And how about the fundamentals right there? I mean, Bjelica is so skilled at keeping his balance in the face of adversity.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Rajon Rondo. Enes Kanter is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Matthews, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Wood against Bielitsa. Wood with the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Rondo with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Rondo kicks to Bielitsa. Misses off the right iron.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the energy Redick has is what gets him in these calls. I mean, he's difficult to guard sometimes without fouling.
First free throw is good.
Well, he was a star in college. Redick, he now has embraced his player status in the NBA as well, aging like fine wine.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Cantor. And both free throws good for Redick.
Well, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Rondo looking around. Here's Okogie, covered by Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. The Suns leading. Oubre outside. And here is Marjanovic. Kicks it to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. But they get it back. It's Redick on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. And Embiid with the block.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Matthews against Bledsoe. Back to Rondo to take the lead. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Over in the corner, Wood. Phoenix, no good that time either. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Okogie, the pass to Bielitsa. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First one falls for him. Lyles checked in for Bielitsa. And the Suns also making a change. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And both free throws good for Redick.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Embiid against Wood. Embiid, no good. Suns leading by 4. Oubre outside. To the paint. Wood with the bucket.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Rondo bounce pass. Wood against Embiid. Rondo. No good on the 3. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Redick passes to Marjanovic. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Rondo. 5-on-3 break. For 3, Okogie. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Oubre dishes to Redick. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray. Redick's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
I mean, logs his first 3 of the second half. After nailing 2 in the first, they don't want to let this fella get going.
Matthews with it. Outside Rondo. The kick out to Matthews. Embiid against Oubre. Fade away. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
There's no fear in the eyes of Embiid. I mean, in fact, you could argue pressure situation make the big man perform better.
Wood passes to Redick. And here's Oubre. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Okogie's got 4 rebounds in this game. With the floater, and the layup is up and in. Okogie's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Redick passes to Oubre. He kicks to Grant. Back to Oubre. Pass to Redick from downtown. But they'll get another chance. And there it is for him. And the Suns lead by 7.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Passes it to Okogie. His 3-pointer is off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Rondo. The tray. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Phoenix calls timeout. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Jokic comes in for Christian Wood, and Randall subbed in for Marjanovic. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
It's Matthews on the wing, covered by Redick. Redick against Matthews. Right side, Rondo. Rondo is doubled. Okogie Inside the three-point line. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
No one covering. Redick's got 12 points in just the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And they double up Embiid. For three, Okogie. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead. And for Sacramento, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And the pass to Lyles. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. And the Kings making a change here. Bielitsa's checked in. And the Suns making a change here as well. Bledsoe's checked in. Good D by Rondo. The Kings trail by 11. Over Redick. Great D that time from Redick. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Grant the pass to Jokic. Outside for Redick. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Redick's got 21 in the game.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Eric Bledsoe.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. Sacramento's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Inside, Embiid kicks to Bielitsa. And the three ball is good. Bielitsa's got 13 points in the second half.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Jokic against Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Grant. And they double up Rondo. And the dunk by Embiid.
The chemistry Embiid has with his guys. I mean, he seems to know exactly when to go for these alley-oops.
Now Bledsoe. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
The free throw drops for Bledsoe. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Pass to Bielitsa. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Grant. And Bielitsa kicks to Rondo. Bielitsa against Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Suns lead by 16.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Here's Rondo. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Randall surveying the D. Passes to Redick. Grant outside. 4 on the clock. Jokic. That one goes. Count it.
Timeout.
That's now 8 points for Jokic.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're down by 18. 1:33 left in the game. And it's the Kings with the ball. They trail by 18. Pass to Hughes. To halt the run. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Suns leading by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Eric Bledsoe.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
When Bielitsa gets hot, keep getting him the rock. You see why right now.
The pass to Bledsoe. Back to Redick. Matthews with the steal. Looking to get it going. No good. Shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. Rondo against Bledsoe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 17.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Here's Rondo. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, for a point guard, despite shaky range, Rondo has a pretty good field goal percentage for his career. A lot of that is shot selection.
Outside, Redick. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, you know, trying to get defensive stops, and everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.